All right, Homesteader family, welcome back to the journey. So, for those of you asking about the puppies, this is the last puppy. This is Mama Dot, and she goes to her new home the 29th to Arizona. She gets picked up, and she'll be on her way. So, she's inside the house now, since she's going to be a inside dog at her next home, and she's in here so she doesn't chew anything up. And then, of course, we got Chubbs, we got Minnie Mouse. We have Mickey Mouse, we have Monkey, and we have Max. And we've been working on the property. So Carlo was able to get approved for a loan. So the spray foam guy comes tomorrow at 8 o'clock. He'll be spray foaming everything. And you may be thinking, that's a lot of space out there for him to spray foam. Now, I did a little bit of prepping, and I'm still working on it. But this is what I did for the spray foam. You can see the wire mesh netting. It's not wire, it's plastic. I went ahead and got up there and stapled everything from the backside of the 2x4s all the way down. Got the ends. The ends I couldn't do from behind, so I had to go from the front. And then this big hole, went ahead, covered that. That tiny little hole's nothing that big. That's about maybe a $half size right there. So that way when they spray the foam will hit that. It starts expanding on the screen, and that way we can get spray foam all the way down. I did a couple modifications. Instead of doing the header here, I went ahead and ran 2x4s. I built this up 3 all the way down, all the way to the ground. Like I said, that is sitting on the foundation underneath there. I have to work on this one next. This doorway is all messed up. This is what they did to the doorway. So they put 2 boards the wrong way. The 2x4 should be inverted. Then they went ahead, cut through this board that was holding this one and had that one go through. So that's why that's pushing down. But the door is good how it is, so I don't really know what I'm going to do. I think what we're going to end up doing is just putting some plywood on the wall. The plywood will help strengthen. The buckling part of this wall, how this wall buckles a little bit, we found out was these 4x4 posts out here. They are set down on asphalt. And I already jacked this one up right here. And you can see that block is way down inside of the asphalt. So I'm going to take concrete and rebar, run rebar down where all these poles are. That last pole should actually be another foot out, so I'll start the concrete pad there. I'll run 4 sticks of rebar down in the asphalt with a sledgehammer so it can't sink. Make a concrete pad and then go ahead and put the post, and that will jack this wall back so it's not buckling right here at the top. You can see these 2x4s are at an angle out this way. It will be like a hinge because it's a big triangle. It's an overhang. So when you lift the end, it's going to pull the wall back out, which will straighten it. And then, like I said, get some plywood on this wall. That will strengthen the wall because this is it. It's tiny little lap siding, and that's the outside. And then the people that had this before put on some plastic siding. The window over here, I went ahead, reinforced that all the way around. Like I said, for the header, I couldn't really do too much because I would have to rip into all that, rip into the siding outside. I didn't want to mess with that. So I am going to add another 2x4 on this side, another 2x4 on that side, and that comes all the way down. I built a header there just for strength, for the support for bottom of the window, for when we put the countertop across, and that goes down onto those 2x4s, and then that's on foundation. So that way it is solid from foundation all the way up to here, and then when I put the other 2x4s in, it will strengthen all of that. That's basically all we can do on that aspect. And then they'll go ahead spray foam rest of this. I'll tuck pink insulation here. I'll have them hit those spots, tuck pink insulation there for now, and then all that will get covered up. And then, like I said, we went through to the other side, and I'll go ahead and show you that. So we went ahead, cleared out the closet, pulled all that off. Here's another stupid doorway they mess around with. And went ahead, got the black screen up there. And the black screen mesh netting, whatever you want to call it, up there. And then these people were stupid with the wiring. So they ran the wire through the ceiling when you have a downstairs that you can get under for plumbing and everything else. And they did this. This is a big loop of wire. Let me untangle that. This is a big loop of wire that goes up, comes over from this one over here, goes up, comes over past that 2x4, comes all the way back down to there, and then loops all the way back up. So all of this is going to get yanked out, which will be enough new wire because they previously did this recently. I'll be able to take that wire and do a whole stretch to the kitchen like I need to do. Plus we bought a whole spool of wire that's over here. And then what I'll do after the spray foam is I'll keep this wire tucked out this way, put in the outlet box here, cut this wire down, put the outlet here, then put an outlet over here, an outlet right there, an outlet over here, and then continue in here to the breaker box. Because there's no reason to have all that wiring for outlets that can come right around. And let alone, they have these outlets right here on the edges of the windows, which is stupid because if moisture gets in, then you have issues with that. So it is a big progression of what we've been doing. Carla tore most of this room out herself, so she was proud of herself. She was stressed out, and I'm not sure what she thinks about home remodeling anymore. But we've talked about now taking out this wall to make this into the living room. Put a corner couch in here, hang the TV up on the wall here, and then from here you'd be able to see right to the kitchen and right to the living room there, and then set up a dining room table and chair in this room as the front room, and that will just be a nice big open area coming all the way through, so this isn't all closed off. And Monkey's up there being stupid, so I gotta get him down. So, hope everybody has a great day. I'll talk to you guys later. Monkey, get down!